Man, the rich in the SWAC just seem to keep getting rich as Jackson State landed a huge commitment. I know a lot of people gave me pushback that I said a running back was a need for Jackson State, but even with JD Martin, even with Tyson Alexander coming back from injury, I still felt like they needed one more guy just to have some depth. And really, they didn't have that go to running back that I thought had proven themselves yet in terms of carrying a team on their back. And Jackson State adds some ridiculous depth to this running back room and arguably just grabbed the most talented running back in the MEAC last year. And Sy'Veon Wilkerson out of Delaware State was one of the keys to Delaware State kind of having one of their best seasons in a really long time. Announced his transfer earlier this year, and now he's going to go down and join Coach Prime in Jackson State and give this running back room really a complete look. You've got JD Martin now, you got Tyson Alexander coming back, you've got Santee Marshall, now you've got Wilkerson. Along with that, this running back room looks like it has a lot of talent right now. And if you really haven't looked at Wilkerson's game, he exploded onto the scene at Delaware State as a true freshman. He came in 5'8", 205 out of Maryland. And when you look back at his high school career, was an all Washington Catholic Athletic Conference first team selection and team MVP his senior year after rushing for over 1,100 yards and 16 touchdowns, led his team to the WCAC championship his senior year. Also set a school game record with 262 yards as a junior, was an all WCAC selection his junior year, and also was his sophomore year. So you're talking about a three-time conference All-American at the high school level, and he gets to Delaware State and immediately makes an impact. He led the MEAC in rushing attempts as a freshman, was second in rushing yards with over 840, had 8 rushing touchdowns, and was named a first team MEAC All-American and was a finalist for the Jerry Rice Award given to the top freshman in FCS football. He had such a big year. Listen, Delaware State 5-6 last year, best record since 2013. And this was a guy who Delaware State really thought they were going to be able to lean on going into the future. And now he's headed to the SWAC to Jackson State to give this offense just a complete I guess this is one of the biggest additions I think that we've seen. Wilkerson is an absolute stud. Running back was a big question mark last year at times for Jackson State. Wilkerson is an immediate solution at that spot. I think he's going to come in, play a big role. Now the one question is Brett Bartolome going how often is Jackson State going to try to run the ball? We know what Bartolome's offense is, but the good part is Wilkerson is a great pass catching running back. You in some of the clips you see, as long as he's in open space, get him the ball and he can go make plays. And I think Wilkerson is going to be an immediate impact guy for Jackson State. And now you're looking at this offense. The wide receiving room, we know what that is, stacked from top to bottom. Shador's back at quarterback. The last thing now is are all these offensive linemen who are coming in, are they all going to take the next steps? The Simi Mowalas, the Tyler Browns, the Evan Henrys, all are Zach Bros. Are these guys going to be able to gel and this offensive line take a step forward? Now, based on paper and what I've seen individually from these guys, the momentum, the opportunity is there. But that's the last question mark, man. The other question mark possibly is what is this D line going to look like together, losing James Houston and Twan Owens? But all these other positions looked extremely, extremely stacked. The safety spot with great looks like that combined with Cam, that's going to be a problem. You know what the cornerback situation is with Nugget, with Travis Hunter, the linebacker spot, Aubrey's back. We know what he brings, but man, Wilkerson to Jackson State's offense is really just the final piece to the puzzle, in my opinion. And now, if this offensive line can take that step forward, a lot of people are thinking they can. Jackson State's offense is going to be a problem come this 2022 season. But Sy'Veon Wilkerson, first team MEAC selection last year, Jerry Rice Award finalist, Delaware State transfer, running back, decides to transfer and announces his transfer to Jackson State today in a huge development. But guys, comment below what you think of Wilkerson to Jackson State. What is he going to bring? How do you feel like he's going to fit in Brett Bartolone's offense? That's the big question for me, but we're going to see once we get to the fall. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the show, and stay tuned for more college football content right here on the Blue Bloods. But until next time, guys, the Blue Bloods are out.